en la entretejida línea del tiempo. Acá en esta tierra ya habitada, llegaron ellos. Los primeros se decían ser. Acá en la llanura donde cubrimos hoy con nuestro cuerpo el manto gris de esta ciudad desolada. Ellos, los anhelantes viajeros del mar, nacidos del continente de los reyes, sin saber qué les deparaba, de trabajo, sudor y lágrimas. Armaron sus casas de barro y plantaron vida, compartiendo con otros cuya naturaleza desconocían. Y con más fuerza que nunca lucharon para mantener sus raíces, sus creencias.
Yo estuve ahí. Existe algo distinto que vive en lo profundo. Es como una sombra. Ahora lo siento conmigo todo el tiempo.
The Path into the Abyss is an ambitious, hardcore first-person open-world survival shooter that thrusts players into a post-apocalyptic version of Buenos Aires. The game's standout feature is its innovative Abyss system, which brings NPCs to life with unique personalities and dynamic relationship mechanics, allowing players to forge meaningful friendships or create lasting rivalries. Players must navigate through a meticulously crafted dystopian environment, managing resources and confronting various threats while uncovering the mysteries of this ravaged world. The game's gritty visual design and immersive atmosphere create a perfect backdrop for its horror elements and survival gameplay. The Path into the Abyss is scheduled for release in the second quarter of 2025. The game will be available on PC, with PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S versions planned for later in the year.
Windscale, the pride of Britain. Nestled in the picturesque Lake District, the state-of-the-art atom plant has transformed this rugged landscape into the envy of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one.
Windscale. Everything changed when that bloody atom plant went up in flames.
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in bandit activity outside the village walls.
Temporary quarantine, they said? It's been bloody years.
They're hiding something from us. Something terrible.
My name's Molly. You got out to trade? I got bits and bobs for sale.
Please be careful. It's more dangerous than you can possibly imagine.
Atomfall is an upcoming survival action game that takes place in a fictional quarantine zone in northern England, 5 years after the Windscale disaster. In this post-apocalyptic world blending folk horror with Cold War paranoia, players control an amnesiac protagonist who must uncover the truth behind the nuclear catastrophe. The game features diverse environments from military camps to bunkers and villages, with both ranged and melee combat against soldiers, mutants, and giant patrol robots. Players can craft and trade items while interacting with NPCs whose relationships affect the story. With its detailed graphics and British horror-inspired atmosphere, the game delivers a tense and mysterious experience. Developed by Rebellion Developments, known for the Sniper Elite series, the game is set to launch on March 27, 2025, and will be available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Oh, the Holy Awakening. Is my valuable customer finally awake? We found you in the middle of a new tide, and your caravan was destroyed. You were surrounded by a bunch of little blue lights.
Каждый перегон
Я изнываю от страха. Работа караванщика нелегка. Так что если не забывай, то перекидам помогите мне отойти. It is extraordinary that you survived the attack of the tide. It would have turned anyone in your place into a fallen or a pile of ashes. But as you see, that didn't happen to you. You are safe and sound.
So, rookie, how are you feeling? Are you ready to prove yourself worthy? I only need those in high spirits, you know what I mean? Bright-eyed specialist in anything and everything. I'm sick and tired of whining old bastards. The role of an emissary is just a cover. What I really need is an agent. Research, observe, kill, interrogate, strike deals, make arrangements. That's your part in our difficult task.
For some unknown reasons, you may possess abilities similar to ours, and we'd like to check it.
Pioneer is an ambitious MMO shooter that combines survival elements with intense action gameplay. This game takes place on a mysterious Soviet island isolated from the world following a catastrophic technological disaster. Players step into the boots of a former Special Forces soldier searching for missing comrades while investigating the enigmatic research facility called Mogilnik. The game offers PvE and PvP multiplayer, with 4 factions offering unique storylines affecting the ending. A dynamic day-night cycle introduces different enemies, including the fearsome Leshy Night Hunters. Players can modify weapons and explore the empty lands for loot while encountering other players. Set to release in 2025, Pioneer will be available on PC, though specific platform availability details are yet to be announced.
Ark Raiders is a multiplayer extraction adventure set in a distant future here on Earth. Players start in Speranza, one of the few places in the Rust Belt that is relatively safe from Ark machines that occupy the surface. There are thousands of people living down here, and there is always a need for vital materials from the world above. The Raiders are the ones who put themselves at risk, both from Ark as well as other rival raiders, for a price. It is from here that players can reach different parts of the Rust Belt through a network of repurposed tunnels. The raider we are following is on a quest, a job to obtain a seed vault from a research facility deeper into the city. The others in the squad are after medical supplies, some rare parts, and their best lead is a pharmacy nearby.
I found some chemicals.
A red flare is a signal of a raider getting knocked down. But you never really know what happened there until you go look. Could have been a fight between raiders or Ark. You never know.
Wasp, over there.
Let's go there.
Wasp.
Arc Raiders is an upcoming PvPvE extraction shooter set in a post-apocalyptic world where humanity has been forced underground by a robotic threat known as the ARC. In this game, players become raiders, resistance fighters who venture to the surface to scavenge and complete missions. The game blends co-op and PvP gameplay as players battle both machines and other players. With its high-stakes extraction system where death means losing items, Arc Raiders offers strategic combat against robotic enemies in vertical, post-apocalyptic environments with vibrant sci-fi visuals. Originally planned as a free-to-play title, Arc Raiders has evolved into a premium game to enhance the overall player experience. The game is scheduled for release in 2025 and will be available on PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. Terminator Survivors is an upcoming open-world survival game. Set 4 years after Judgment Day, players emerge from shelters to navigate a devastated landscape where humanity teeters on the brink of extinction. The game features survival mechanics and strategic gameplay where players scavenge resources, build bases, and evade Skynet's machines. Players can play solo or in co-op with up to 3 others, while facing threats including a persistent T-800. Set across diverse environments from urban ruins to wilderness, the game offers stealth and combat options, along with base building and community management, all within an authentic Terminator setting. Terminator Survivors is scheduled to enter early access in 2025 and will be available on PC, with potential console releases to be announced later.
Who were you before? Who did you love? What did you believe? It's too late to ask now. We all knew the risks when we ventured out beyond the gates. But you helped us make something greater than the fear and death that surrounded us. We found hope in each other.
Help! I'm surrounded. They're everywhere. There's way more than I was expecting.
And even if we bought the other survivors just one more day, the sacrifice would be worth it. It would always be worth it. And that helped us find the courage to keep going, to fight on. When we needed it the most. I didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive. Every sacrifice we make matters and will never be forgotten.
State of Decay 3 is an ambitious open-world survival horror game developed by Undead Labs and published by Xbox Game Studios. Built on Unreal Engine 5, this latest installment features a vastly expanded shared open world where up to 4 players can explore independently while engaging in cooperative gameplay. Players must manage a community of survivors, recruit new members, and establish defenses against zombie hordes in a world where every decision has lasting consequences. The game features a new gear system for weapon crafting and customization. Taking place years after a zombie outbreak, players must survive against both undead and mutated wildlife while building their community. With permadeath mechanics and enhanced graphics, the game demands strategic teamwork through challenging encounters. The game is anticipated to release in 2025 and will be available exclusively on Xbox Series X and S and PC. No More Light is an upcoming hardcore survival horror game set in a post-apocalyptic Colorado. In this intense third-person action adventure, players face the daunting challenge of surviving in a world overrun by alien insectoid creatures. The game features a vast open-world environment where players must scavenge for resources, manage supplies, and make crucial decisions that impact their survival. The game focuses on strategic gameplay with exploration, resource management, and combat elements. No More Light is currently in development. The game will launch on PC via Steam and Epic Games Store, with planned console releases later.
I know you may not want to be here, but sometimes we get a chance to do something. Something that will change your life completely. You are here to make things right. Make pain your ally. Fear is a mentor. And luck? Try it for yourself. This place is full of surprises and dangers. But no matter what happens, stay human until the end.
Outbreak Island is an immersive open-world survival horror game where players step into the shoes of Howard Chapman, an experienced detective investigating mysterious occurrences on Earlson Island. The game takes place in a post-apocalyptic setting where a mysterious outbreak has transformed the island's population into mindless zombies, creating a dangerous environment filled with mutated creatures and hostile survivors. Players uncover Project Pendulum's secrets while managing resources, crafting weapons, and building shelters for survival. The game combines survival mechanics with detective work, using a camera to gather evidence across forests and underground labs. Dynamic weather and day-night cycles enhance the immersive atmosphere. Developed by Tiny Magicians, a small indie studio based in Lithuania, Outbreak Island is expected to launch in 2025, exclusively on PC.
We all, I
either believe in God or we don't. But, of course, everyone will meet, either with him or with the devil. I am a sinner, and I have seen him in the flesh. God forgive me and save my soul.
Paranormal Records is a 4-hour story-driven psychological horror game releasing in 2025. Players take on the role of a Russian migrant hosting a reality TV show about paranormal phenomena in an abandoned American psychiatric hospital. The game features realistic bodycam footage-style gameplay, offering a unique storytelling experience that avoids typical horror genre cliches.
We begin by hearing an old, wise-sounding voice. And we see a quiet, peaceful setting. This will make our game seem big and important. Now, something must break the serenity. Will this creature be in the game? No. Say goodbye to it forever. Suddenly, and for no reason, people running. These pointless slow-motion shots make everything seem cool and should bolster pre-sale numbers. That wah sound can mean only one thing. We must gaze over an epic shot of a world, and there should be lens flares. Now we see our hero, but only their silhouette, because the developers haven't finished the design, or finished the story, or finished any gameplay that's actually ready to show. In fact, the only thing they have finished is the title.
The Outer Worlds 2 is an upcoming first-person action RPG developed by Obsidian Entertainment. Set in a completely new star system, this sequel to the critically acclaimed original game continues its signature blend of corporate satire and player-driven storytelling. Players will explore fresh environments while making impactful choices that shape the narrative and world around them. The game features enhanced tactical combat mechanics, extensive character customization options including attributes, skills, and perks, and maintains its predecessor's trademark quirky humor in critiquing corporate greed. The combat system draws inspiration from the Fallout series, offering various weapons and combat styles, while the deeper character development system allows for diverse play styles. The game is currently in development with no confirmed release date yet. It's being developed for Xbox Series X and S and PC, with development having started in 2019. Microsoft's acquisition of Bethesda suggests it will likely remain exclusive to these platforms,